How we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Technology Screens. Our second company is the Black Series Edition.com. As you can see, we're in a nice fully lit environment. We got our projectors set up. And again, we don't have to be trapped in the dark. And as I showed you before, in the last demonstration, that even at 5,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200 WXGA, gray screen paints and white screens do not pick up in those environments because, again, too much light coming from the projector, even at 19 feet back, it's going to basically disrupt the screens, and the screens are not ambient light projection at all, period. So if you have a projector and you're trapped in the dark, if you're calibrating and trapped in the dark, or you spent all this money for a projector and you're trapped in the dark, that's not how your projector is supposed to be used. With ambient light rejection technology, you should be getting the most from your projector, and you should be able to use it in a fully lit environment without worrying about your screen washing out or fading out. Now, like I said, I call on all of those individuals, not just one, all of them, who have a habit of doing these demonstrations on YouTube of these dark environments and telling people at the end of the day, this is what it's supposed to be. No, it's not. It's supposed to be use your projector in a fully lit environment as we're using it right now. Now my projector over top me, my Chrissy, which I'm using my top model projector, cost me $500. That's it. The one I have over here, $270. That's all. For the price I paid for both my units, heck, for what some people pay for projectors at the end of the day, it's just too much money. And again, you have to pay for something to fix something that shouldn't have a problem working with to begin with. And what they all have to understand, at the end of the day, people don't want to spend a lot of money for a projector. They don't want to calibrate. They definitely don't want that. And they don't want to be trapped in the dark. They want to use it just like a TV. Can't call your products TV worthy if you have to be in the dark 24/7 just to get an image to pop up. Now, if you notice, I have my projector sits 19 feet away from my screen as always. And if I have, sometimes we get this from time to time, like, well, you know, you got a 5,000 projector. I got a 5,000 projector that you can't see. It doesn't pick up. That projector over there, that Chrissy projector, will not work on a gray screen. It will not work on a white screen. They'll wash out. It only works on this technology we have over here, on our screen only. Because again, we can pull that 100% contrast up when needed. Nice, beautiful colors. Don't have to worry about it washing out. And I don't want people to get caught up in the lie where they tell you that, you know, if you have a high enough lumen projector, you're still going to be able to pick up an image. That's not true. It's not going to happen. That 5,000 lumens is going to wash the screen out even faster. So we'll put that right over by the window. I want you to see my curtains. These are my curtains right here. See right here? My hands can, you see my hands on the other side? Plenty of light pushes through. That's how we like it. Now this is why our technology is a choice for painting your home theater setup. We displayed on every level you can possibly think of, even dedicated theater rooms. Ooh, look at that over there. Stuff always catches my eye. From across the room. I caught that. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? This is how it's supposed to react. So when I come downstairs and I fire up my machines, when I'm walking through the house, these screens are supposed to activate just like this. And as you notice, I'm not changing anything in my environment. I don't have to darken the windows. I don't have to take out the overhead lights and pepper lights out to the environment. None of that nonsense. And my projectors, again, not a lot of money. If I want to spend money for an expensive projector, $500. That's it. That's all I need to spend. Now, if you see, no dark corners, anywhere. Nice and bright all the way around. That's the way a projector is supposed to react. Now, if you can't do this in this demonstration, clearly shows you your screen is not working. Your projector works perfectly fine. That's just a knockoff. But if it's not a knockoff, and it's a real legit projector, and you can't do what I'm doing in this demonstration, then there's something wrong with your screen. Now, before we get people saying, well, I can do colors, let's pull a 100% contrast level right in that section right there and see what happens. Let's show you something that a gray and white screen can never ever do. LG Beta Fish YouTube. Oh, she got it wrong again. Let's try her again. LG Beta Fish YouTube. Now while we're waiting for that commercial to pass, we got another screen over here at 120 inches. 120 inch 16:9, 127 inch 16:10 customized. Here we go. This is something that a gray and white screen will never be able to achieve. You see that black background? See my sofa, speakers, see how that all matches? They can't register and they can't pick it up. Not even at 5,000 lumens, they can't read it. Now we got a projector at 22,000 to 1 and 20,000 to 1, and they don't pick up on that. Does it make a difference how close to the screen, how far away? They can't pick it up and can't see it. Now, even if they were to argue and say, hey, which is 5, it doesn't make a difference if it's 5. You can't see it. They don't give off contrast. Contrast is everything. If it wasn't everything, you wouldn't find it in your projector when you buy it. Football highlights, YouTube. Batman versus Superman, YouTube. Y'all can't do this. I can watch a movie in a fully lit environment. Doesn't make a difference. Screens can't wash out. Number one, we have an advanced ambient light rejection technology. Number two, our screens are black. We absorb light. Outer Space Screensaver, YouTube. "4K Snow Screensaver," YouTube. Now, the reason why you're in the dark, and this is why I watch it, not just one person, we see a lot of people sitting in the dark with these projectors. If you turn on any lights, screen next to a window, the image washes out. So you have no choice but to basically subject yourself to being in a dark environment just to pick up proper colors. And here I'm on my outdated old projectors, producing outer space and a snowstorm on my black technology. 4K demonstrations, YouTube. The gray and white screen is an obsolete product. If you're saying and you want to argue that it's not, then you can just follow my demonstration today. So if our customer wants to upgrade on our technology, $500, it's all it's going to cost them. They don't need anything else. I have customers all the time tell me they really need 4K. No, actually you don't. You don't need 4K. You can get it if you want to, but you don't need it. With a gray or white screen, you have to have 4K. You don't have a choice because the picture quality is already going to be horrible enough on a 720p. Even worse on a 1080p. Sorry, on a 1080p, it's going to be somewhat of an improvement, but you're going to have to spend money for a very good projector to make up for what that screen can't do. AK Desired Nature, YouTube. The reason why I do this demonstration so much, because I don't like the way it was done. I really don't like the way it was done. It was done to mislead customers. That's what was done. Dark screen, a lot of colorful lights behind the back of it, tucked away in this dark little pocket, with a projector just barely just landing against the screen. Ain't got a nerve to talk about a contrast level on a product that can't even see contrast. That's a lie. Those pictures, videos, all lies. If the product works, you can do this. If your product works, you can do that. But it doesn't work. Because if I paint that screen all gray, it'll wash right on out. Even at 5,000 lumens. That's how your projector is supposed to react. This is why they will mark down, and I've seen all of them, will mark the same thing. They will say their product is not ambient light rejection technology. They can't put that claim on it because it's not. That they are telling the truth on. It's not ambient light rejection technology. Ambient light rejection technology is a very important piece of home theater, especially for ultra short throw projectors. Extremely important because again, ultra short throw projectors have to be like a set-top box. This is designed to be like a TV. The only problem is that you have to be in the dark all the time because the screen can't see the ultra short throw projector. Well, let's do this outer space one. Got this one just out of space. One this one right there. Yeah, I'm doing that one. So let me see. Alexis, what time is it?
It's 4:34 p.m.
4:34 p.m. 4:34 p.m. And Mr. Bird can sit here in a bay of windows, and I can watch the game, movie, sports, whatever I want, do some gaming, whatever. Doesn't make a difference. It's not going to affect the screen. They're designed to absorb light. So if any of you feel out there at the end of the day that our product is not the best, guess what? Find demonstrations to match us. You don't find any because there are none. Everybody follows the same particular guidelines. Ambient light controlled environment. This is what you have to do. You have to be in an ambient light controlled environment to get the screen to work well. You got to spend the money for a projector for higher contrast. You can pick up your contrast levels correctly. And with the 10 or 12-bit color processor you have in your projector, you're still going to end up calibrating a machine that has that many color capabilities to begin with. Because your colors don't come up right. This is why when we go to forum sites and they talk about their TVs in there, the first thing they talk about is, I'm not going to get stuck in the dark with that thing. Why do I spend all that money for all that to be stuck in the dark when I can turn my TV on in a fully lit environment? And they got a point there. Or contrast levels. That screen can see 100% black level. Gray screens don't pick them up. Now anybody out there who sits there and tells you that a gray screen trying to see a 100% black level has lost their freaking marbles. There's no way in the world that's not even possible. If there was, I would see those demonstrations all day. Starfield screensaver, YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, we only have a few individuals that are very upset by this. Gentlemen, instead of getting upset and getting angry toward me, you back your product up. That's what you need to do. No one's going to buy from you. Your business will eventually tank because you cannot back your products. It's something you're going to have to do. If you're making claims that your products can pull up contrast levels equal to black technology, you have to prove it. Just like if I'm developing black technology, I have to prove that I can maintain white levels, beautiful colors, do this in fully lit environment, on different caliber of projectors, on different forms of certified screens. I had to back all that up. If you go to my website, I've backed my technology. When you can't get past house paint, you're not going to get past this technology. Because this product can pass your tests for your paints and test any other paint we throw against it. And we got it on the tape, we got it all recorded. Test demonstrations displaying it. Knocking all your gray screen paints out of the water, knocking all certifieds out of the water. And next thing we'll be going through is certified gray screen paint products next. Been there and done it. This is what we're going to be advertising, online and offline, with commercials, radio time, whatever it takes. At the end of the day, a gray screen is not worth your time. Don't even bother painting it onto your, let's just put it this way. That'd be wrong for the others. Let's say untested. That'd be better to say it that way. Untested. But if you're going to basically try to say at the end of the day, your product is exactly like ours, you're sadly mistaken. It's not. You can't even do the same demonstration I'm doing right now. Starfield over there in an open window. And here I am sitting back over here showing a demonstration in a fully lit environment. You don't see me walk over to the screen and show you the colors because I don't have to. I should be able to see it from here. If I have to take my camera and walk all the way over there and show you the difference between, that's a waste of my time. That's not going to work. Nobody that I'm doing business with on their right mind's going to do business with me if I do one of those stunts. If you can't pass house paint, your product is not considered to be a screen paint. It's considered to be what it is, a house paint. This is how your projector is supposed to perform. You know which screen to watch anymore. This is why I warned you guys to stay in your lane. I warned you a long time ago to stay in your lane. Mind your business. You're not on my level. No way whatsoever you could ever be on my level. You have so much testing to do, it's not even funny. And the thing about it, you just don't like people questioning your work. I'm going to question it, and so are millions of people just like me are going to question your work at the end of the day. Oh, what's this right here? It's the butterflies.
Research shows that people remember ads with
And your
young
customers
people
need to
having a
question
good
your
time.
work.
So to help you remember the Liberty Mutual customer.
Because in the end, you don't want to be sitting in the dark with a bunch of lights sitting behind the back of your screen. I like those butterflies. Oh. Beautiful butterflies, 4K demonstrations. I'll check it over there.
Maybe that's on YouTube.
Hey, Taco, how you doing? Chill out. Man. Trying to chill. Isn't that cool? There we go. Let's get some more light in here on the screen. See, my screen doesn't have a bunch of windows sitting behind it that are not making contact with the screen. My screen, again, it's a 127-inch screen at 1610. It sits right next to two large windows on both sides. There's nowhere for that screen to escape. See how it's sharp from corner to corner? No washout, no discoloration, no washout color. And there's sunlight coming through because you see it right there? It's hitting my couch over here. It's not making contact with the screen. There is light coming through on that side because it's showing right there. Pretty soon you'll get a chance to watch this in the display in my new place at 150 inches on display. I'm so sick and tired of the P2 demonstrations that I have seen so far on that beautiful machine that I'm thinking about picking one up myself to show you how it's supposed to be displayed. That projector should never be sitting in a dark environment unless you're watching a movie. Other than that, that thing needs to be in a fully lit environment. Don't even know how to display a projector right. Projectors I got behind me are old machines. They're old. They're relics, dinosaurs. And they're better than your demonstrations with your expensive projectors. And people look at that and they think that's normal. That's not normal. It should never look like that. demonstrations like this, in my new setup, we're going to have windows everywhere. Some places I'm actually going to get them custom built. Just showrooms I want custom built because I want windows everywhere. I want to be able to show a display just like this. So a family can come in, sit down, look at the screen, have it next to windows, see all the lights on. That's how I want my displays to be. Not that fake demonstrations of having these screens tucked away in little pockets to hide any light, making contact with the screen with condensed lighting way over here that has nothing to do with the screen at all. I want actual condensed lighting making contact with my screen. As real as possibly can be, not those fake showroom displays. And instead of having a whole bunch of overpriced, expensive projectors that the customers can't relate to at the end of the day, cheap projectors they can get right off of eBay. So when you set in your demonstration, the screen will get better once the customer calibrates the projector. So that means, what if the person doesn't want to calibrate the projector? What if he doesn't want to? Is he forced to calibrate the projector to get the image to look better because the screen looks like crap? You guys want to do ambient light controlled environments? You think I want to change my environment to a dark cave to accommodate the screen? I just buy TV. Let's see what else we have on here with some nice and beautiful colors. And the fact of saying that black screens can't accept and receive white light, well, our technology can. As a matter of fact, from all the black technology I've looked at, very few have actually seen they can't display like our screens. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be a bit of a myth that a black screen can't do this. That it doesn't have the capability to be able to see white light and produce beautiful colors in fully lit environments because the screen is too dark to generate enough light. I like that myth. That's the myth we plan to break. Doubters are sales at the end of the day. Major sales. This is a person that basically, when they see a black screen, all kinds of doubts go into their head. That's not possible. And then when that projector turns on, you'd be surprised. Because I was one of those doubters myself when the first time I saw a black diamond screen. I didn't think it was possible. How the freak is he doing that? How's he making a screen that dark produce colors like that? Can't be possible. Till I saw it in real life. That made me a believer. Didn't make me want to buy the screen. It's $5,000. But it did put me on the path of black technology and darker technology because I said, if I'm going to basically move in that direction, I don't want a gunmetal screen. I want an actual black screen. And here we are now with black technology, many years later. Now, you see that? See that background, how it's jet black? This is the reason why we always see them pushed up on the camera, because you don't want you to see the environment. I noticed that cameras are too close to the screen. But you see that black level right there? You see that right there? You see how my furniture, my speakers, everything matches all together? Even my curtain rods all match that black. It doesn't come up gray. All right, well, just showing you at the end of the day, this is how your projector is supposed to be reacting. You can't do this like a simple transition like 4K snow screensaver. Someone asked me the other stuff. YouTube 4K snow screensaver. Watch that movie too. Make a merch they push on me for this one. Every time we post one of these on Instagram, a screen pulling, a black screen pulling a white level, it's like 5,000, 6,000 hits. About 80, 90 likes. Because it's unheard of. Every time I mention something about a black screen, it's unheard of. They've never even seen it before. Best advertisement for us is going to be word of mouth. Black background, goldfish, screensaver, YouTube. I think that's still here. I couldn't find this for Jack. I don't know if somebody removed it or what. Black background. What's this right here? You can't go here at all, period. It's a solid black background. So gray screen, white screen, silver screen, can't register. It won't work. Some gunmetal certified, so I won't even make it either. There's nothing, if you take it personally, and this upsets you, makes you angry, then that's your problem at the end of the day. But you can't go on camera and mislead people and tell them lies. You can't tell them that these screens right here and this screen right here is producing contrast and color when it's not. It doesn't work. I don't think I ever heard any of you say your products for ambient light rejection. Well, one says this is not ambient light rejection. He does say that. So if you're using white screens, this is what you're getting. The ones we're going to be dealing with the most. Not going to be dealing with gray screens at all. I'll tell you the truth honestly. We're just going to be dealing with a lot of white screens. Some of y'all have these white screens in your homes right now with these really nice projectors. And at the end of the day, you really honestly believe that you're seeing a contrast in color. You don't see anything at all. Gray screen. A lot of you have painted this onto your screen, whether you bought it from somebody or you went to Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever you got it from somewhere. This is a reaction of what you're getting. That's what you're picking up. That's what you're seeing. You can't see contrast at all. It doesn't pick up and you don't see color. Now some people think that we get a 5,000 lumen, 1920 by 1200, big boy projector like the one we have over here. 5,000 lumens is going to cut through all this ambient light, hit that screen, you're going to pull an amazing image. Not even going to happen. Your image is just going to be washed out, color's going to be washed out. It's going to look like a washed out image. I guess that's the best way I can put it. And you will not see contrast. Not ever. See some flying beautiful butterflies, black background. Well, where were these at? I like these demonstrations. It's all black background. This is pretty cool. Red screen, YouTube. Can't see color either. You're not picking it up. Can't see contrast, you definitely can't see color. They go hand in hand. A lot of people don't realize that, but yeah. Contrast and color go hand in hand. If you can't see one, you can't see the other. Wet levels are too high. That's the problem. That's the problem. Wet levels are way, way, way too high. Can't see it. See how it has a slight little bump? Gives you a slight little better color than the white screen, but next to the black technology, it can't touch it. So you definitely can't see color. Blue screen, YouTube. So that light pushing through my windows right now? You get a slight little bump, that's all, a little hiccup over the white screen, but you still can't see it. Purple screen, YouTube. This is why you're told to calibrate. Colors don't come out right. So you can't see color at all. So why don't I sit there and take the money, take the time, do the research, buy the projector I want, just to stick it on a screen that can't even see the color that comes out of the projector. That's about as backwards it can get. It's like putting the carriage before the horse. And I see a lot of people do that. They go out and spend the money, do the research, find the projector they want, and then they'll put it on a screen that can't even see the projector. And you're on YouTube and you're on other places trying to find a solution to fix the problem. What you're doing wrong. Some places tell you got to calibrate because your colors are coming out incorrectly. Others tell you that you're in your area's too well lit. Got to use an ambient light controlled environment to get your colors just right. Some may advise you to buy a more expensive projector. And all the while, there's nothing wrong with your projector. It's your screen the entire time. Isn't that interesting? All right, well, hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna pop over on Instagram, do a couple videos over there. But like I said, we don't have to do any more test demonstrations. We're done with that. We're just showing off. We're just showcasing our products. That's what we're going to be doing. Showing it off. And telling the truth as it is. If there's any gray or white screen out there feels that I'm lying in this demonstration, feel free to pull up a star field demonstration in a fully lit environment and show me that screen can pull contrast over next to a black surface. And it can. We can see white levels. If we couldn't, that image wouldn't come up that bright. Problem is, y'all can see white, y'all just can't see color and contrast. We can see white levels, color, and contrast. I'm gonna put on that side. Let's see. Sony pinball machine, 4K demonstration, YouTube. Nice to be over by the window. So anything that comes up that's black, gray and white screen, wash out automatically. Let's test that theory. This is your setup, remind you. That's your projector behind you. This will be your white screen. This will be your gray screen. All right? We'll have the white screen. Usually we end up painting the screen gray. They think that's going to fix the problem. You got 5,000 lumens sitting behind you, 1920 by 1200 Venue Chrissy. Right there sitting behind you. Look at that light pushing off that projector. Let's go to, well, anyway, we'll do that one again. Out, can't pick up the contrast. Look at that. And the screen automatically turns that dirty color. You can maintain the bright lows with no problem.
So I started buying just right and I call them around and knowing they're at home keeps me from making those expensive purchases.
At Raymore Flanagan's Veterans Day sale, refresh your home for the season with up to 25% off.
So what happened to the contrast? There you go, precisely. Can't see it. Waste of time. Hey, Chief. Go. Let's just have a look. Okay. I'm gonna slam this to the side, okay? Here we go. Oh man, good man, good man. This is the new stuff right here. That's the new black screen over here. This is when we come right in the window. Got the camera turned to the side so we can. Okay. We have the windows open. No problem.
You be getting it in, boy.
Yeah.
You hung all this stuff too?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So this is going to change it so then they have to be sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
We should project in a fully lit environment.
Yeah.
Show anywhere in the
And these are
environment.
just blank boards. Oh,
So
and
you can read it. So, you know, it's only one thing where it's the screen.
yeah, okay. And looking crispy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
These are all cheap projectors. All you old online off eBay.
And you gotta do all
They
this
cost
stuff.
me $275. That's good.
That's crazy. You
Cheaper
gotta
than
do
the
all
TV,
this
bigger than
stuff.
the TV.
And you have company, boy, it's a wrap, man.
Man, I
You're
tell
like,
you.
what's up, baby? Let's put the good new movie on and just black and white.
I'm gonna hook you up before I leave.
Yeah, so what's up?
Not yet.
Right next to the
Paperwork I gotta go through because I'm contracting here in Philadelphia. Everything has to be transferred to the new New state.
Okay. And I know you said something was going on. Just don't blow over, man. Don't let them sweat
Oh,
you.
no, it's good.
You said it cool.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely all taken care of. You know what I mean?
I know you bad, man. You did it.
Get your stuff, man. Okay, why are you going out here?
Definitely, man. We're going to wrap up. I said you got anything going out today?
No, we're going to do
Okay, yeah, I'll come back around and grab it. I got still got 100 St. Lawrence, Cedar. That's what be taking me long. When I come back here, I usually do 102.
Segways, man. I'm going to do a Segway.
Other little, joint.
Oh, wait, no. Not the Segway, you know what? The one with the unicycle joints.
I guess we could get something like that. I don't know.
I would have a canyon on my joint.
You would have to talk to the boss about, or whoever is running and talk about that $1 trillion budget they would need to make one for every station.
Because you got this way too fast. On top of that, you can put a cannon on it.
Okay.
And shoot through the window.
An actual Catholic talking about a camera.
No, like the ones they use for freaking t-shirt cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that they were supposed to give us those the kind of trucks with the sliding door, them utility van joints where you can stand up inside of it.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this for so long. You ever say that? You probably seen that everybody's supposed to get a new fleet of trucks.
You also need air conditioning. I don't know what the Lord did with that. They'll never understand why they do that.
I'd be in the truck with the fan like, Lord, this is a bad job. My eyes just be like, it's so hot. And I just be eating fruit. I mean, I know how to do it now. Water all morning. Because I probably could. My boy got me one of my mentors, not my boy, 70-year-old man, partner. He gave me the little net joint with the fan.
Yeah.
I never even opened it, but I still got it.
Okay. You can get one of them battery packs, battery pack, but that big, right? And you can have one of those pull back and
Yeah, I got to move.
shoot, the guy right there likes out of that truck.
I know how you did that, man. You was the tech guy.
Oh my God, they're
If I
dead.
need to be tech, I need to come to you.
When I pulled out, it was coming out with ice, it was coming out the nose. And yeah, I got the hookup. There you go. All right, see? Monday, yeah, Monday. All right, thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm getting there. On that level. I don't know what to do with this guy. This guy's kind of crazy at the end. Yeah, that's true. I hear you. All right, Chief, you have a good one. All right. That's the reaction I'm talking about. So there'll be thousands and thousands of his kind walking through a showroom watching this technology display itself. Oh, man, I cannot wait. First thing, when they walk in, they just stare at the screen. Turn them off, and they see the screen is black, turn it back on. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, people. Well, it's like I said, he's got a projector set up, and he sits in the dark. And basically, he's never seen a black screen before. He didn't know that you can have projectors on a fully lit environment. It was even possible. But we're going to change all that. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. I got to go, and God bless.